So I get a lot of questions about the natural gas conversions and stuff like that on the Fords, and I feel like this would be a good time to talk about it. Right now I'm driving a 2023-2024 Ford F250, and this one has the new 6.8 liter engine, and it is converted to bi-fuel by Altech-Eco. If you don't know what Altech-Eco is, just get on their website and check it out. This truck actually just passed EPA emissions and everything, so these kits are available to purchase on Altech-Eco.com, and they also convert in-house. So this thing is a bi-fuel, meaning it runs on gasoline and CNG, compressed natural gas, and there's a button here that you can switch from fuel to fuel. Now ignore all this wiring stuff because that's just for testing only. So this was a test truck, and you won't have any of the wires as shown here, but you will have the button so you can choose, and it also shows the level and LEDs how much fuel you actually have. And right now I have 1 bar of natural gas left, and I have a 1/4 tank of gasoline. So when the natural gas runs out, it will automatically switch to gasoline, and then I can keep driving. So this is cool because right now I'm traveling from I almost said North Carolina. I'm traveling from Detroit, Michigan to North Carolina, which is about 630 miles roughly to my destination. And I'm gonna make one fuel stop. I'm gonna fill up gasoline and natural gas, and on this setup here with 1 tank in the back of natural gas, I can actually drive probably about 750, 800 miles, I believe. It depends on the setup. On some of the F-150s we did, again, depending on your tank setup, I could get 1,000 miles without filling up on both fuels. So it's very convenient. It burns super clean. It's cheaper, and it tows exactly the same as on gasoline. The MPG is actually the same, if not better. I can't say better, because to say better, you have to prove that to the EPA. We're not doing that, so I'm gonna say it's the same, but it is better. So, and actually, you know, I'm towing right now a U-Haul trailer with the beautiful Ford Mustang, which has 800 horsepower. So this is gonna be a long night because it's 4 p.m., 4:24 p.m., and I have 604 miles to go. Another question I always get about the natural gas stuff is like, where do you fill up? So in my area where I live in North Carolina, we have at least 4 or 5 stations now, and there's an app called Fuel Finder, I believe, or Alt Fuel Finder, something like that, on my phone. And
I-75 south, then take the ramp ahead.
And if I need to fill up, say on this trip, I just look on the map where the fuel stations are along my route, and it's usually right off the exit. Like the first stop I'm making is a speedway in Ohio, and I can fill up gasoline and natural gas at the same station, so I don't have to make multiple stops, which is nice. And once I make the stop, I'll actually show you how to fill it up and stuff, which is easy. It's not like the electric stuff. You fill up within 2-3 minutes, you got a full tank of natural gas. It doesn't take any longer to fill up natural gas than it does gasoline. Natural gas might be even faster, but this one does have a 36 gallon gasoline tank and a 21 GGE, which is 21 gallons of natural gas. This navigation just keeps interrupting me. I know where I'm going. Kidding. So let's drive to the next fuel stop, which is about 80 miles. Peace. The app is actually called Alt Fuel, so alternative fuel, and I put, you know, my location, and I'm showing up 2 stations right here, right off the highway. One of them being the speedway that I mentioned earlier, so I can fill up gasoline and CNG, compressed natural gas, at 1 stop. So let's head that way, and if you look closely, it'll tell you the options at this exact station. So it says it's 24 hours daily and accepts credit cards, because some of these could be private, but most of them are not on the app. So if you see it on here, it's pretty much all of them are public but not all of them may be open 24/7, and this one is, so this is going to be my stop. This is actually my regular stop. I stop at this one, and then there's one in Georgetown that's pretty convenient as well, Georgetown, Kentucky. So there's plenty of filling stations around here. And also, when you have a bi-fuel setup, if you can't find natural gas nearby, you're still running on gasoline, so you won't get stranded. So if you run your vehicle on natural gas, one, your engine stays super clean inside. There's no carbon buildup or anything. It burns clean. You're not polluting the air, and your oil stays clean. Just filled up a full tank of gasoline, and now I'm pulling up to the natural gas pump over here. You can actually fill up semi trucks over here, and I see it all the time. So to fill it up, you open the fuel door. This is your gasoline, and this is your natural gas fill. Normally on the diesel, this would be your DEF fill up, but since it's blank on the gasoline models, we use that for the fill. And this one just comes with a basic cover, and you can get an option to where it's like a toolbox, so you can have some storage room and it looks like a toolbox. So this is a 21.2 GGE tank, and so that holds 21 gallons of fuel, natural gas. It's hard to do it one-handed. Looks like someone filled up 71 gallons. Right now, natural gas here is $3.04, which is kind of high, but it's still cheaper than gasoline at the moment, that's for sure. Pump 3. So again, this was a test truck, so it's got like a gauge and stuff installed, and you won't see any of that in production. And this is the alternative fuel module. That's what runs the injectors and everything like that for the bi-fuel setup. And then there's another set of injectors up here, which are Bosch. They're natural gas injectors. So that's the setup here. It will look a little bit different for the production, but that's what we're working with now. So once this thing fills up, we'll be ready to hit the road. This here is actually a 2023 Ford Mustang with a 5.0 with the Gen 5 Whipple supercharger. And it's at around 800 horsepower or 775. And I'm actually taking it back to North Carolina to do a couple things on it. And I'll show some of that. I don't have the keys on me, but I'll show some of that later in the video, hopefully. And if not, then sucks for you. So I got pretty much 17 gallons of fuel, which I had some in there still, so and the PSI is at 3,400, so it's not completely full. Full would be 3,600 PSI, and so the tank holds 3,600 PSI, but then there's a regulator over here behind this cover that regulates it down to 100 PSI, and so then there's a low pressure hose that runs underneath, because all you need is 100 PSI at the rail to get this thing running on natural gas. So I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect this because it's freezing cold. Put that in there, put the cap over it, boom, close it, we're good to go. So it's showing full because all green LEDs are lit up. There's 4 of them. Now remember, when you start it, it still starts on gasoline and then switches over when it's safe. So full tank of gasoline, full tank of CNG. Gonna go and reset all this. I was getting 12.3 miles per gallon. And there we go. I just switched to natural gas. And then when you hit this button, you can switch to gasoline and back to natural gas. Click of a button. Okay, so I reset everything. Get the trailer connected. We're almost at 4,000 miles. All right, let's keep going. 532 miles to go. So I just ran out of CNG completely. It switched over to gasoline automatically. I didn't feel a thing. It just switched seamlessly, and I only got 215 miles on CNG. But keep in mind, I am going 80 to 85 miles an hour and towing about 6,000 pounds, and it's a 21-gallon tank. As far as MPG, looks like I'm getting 11.8. I saw 12 at the most. Again, I am towing, and almost in Kentucky, I think. Maybe I am already, I don't know. So it's up and downhill, and I'd say that's pretty good for towing. So what I'm gonna do is I am gonna pull off in Georgetown, Kentucky, and fill up more CNG, because the whole goal of this test truck is to put as many miles as possible on natural gas and go from there. So I still got 315 miles to go, and it's like 8 p.m. It's 8:40 p.m. so it's gonna be a long drive. How convenient that Georgetown station's only 2.5 miles away, so I'm able to fill CNG and keep going on natural gas. So life is good. And Georgetown's actually like a halfway point for me, so I'm halfway home. Let's go. So pulling up to the station in Georgetown, Kentucky. I've been using this station for a while. They just changed the name recently, I believe. And I guess someone bought it out, but it's always working. It's open 24/7, and they accept card. So if you need CNG in Georgetown, Kentucky, this is it. Another full tank of natural gas, and it's gonna switch over here in a few seconds. So this should pretty much get me close to home on natural gas, and I don't think I'm gonna make any more stops. So when the tank pressure gets down to like 150 psi is when it bails and switches over to gasoline. So, and then it doesn't go back. It just stays on gasoline until you actually fill up, or yeah, when you fill up with natural gas, it'll switch back over, which it already did. So full tank of natural gas, 300 miles to go. Let's go. Made it home at like 1:30 in the morning, and woke up with a huge headache and a sore throat. Awesome, but there's still work to do. So I ran out of natural gas and used up a little bit more than a quarter tank of gasoline. And I'm back at Altech-Eco right now. So we're gonna go ahead and unload this beautiful Mustang here. It's a 2023 Whipple supercharged. We're gonna change a few things on it, and then back on the trailer it goes, and off, back up north it goes. So let's get this thing unloaded. Let's do a quick cold start on this unit, if I can get in it.
loosen up. It's tight. It's tight. Alright. Neutral. Choke. All the way out. Fuel pump primed. Let's do it.
This clutch is so good.
Alright. What a struggle to get in and out of this thing. That's more like it. So again, this here is a 2023 5.0 V8 Coyote with a Gen 5 3.0 Whipple supercharger. Look at that matching powder coat. By the way, another option to fill your CNG vehicle is to have your own compressor at home. And we have this one back here. It pumps about 5 gallons per hour. So all you do is, if you have a gas line at home, you get one of those compressors, you hook that up, and then you have your own fill at home that pumps about, you know, some of them do 3, some of them do 5, I'm sure some of them do more. So this one pumps 5 gallons per hour. I don't know where the keys are for this truck, so I can't move it. I was gonna pull up and fill it while I'm working on the Mustang, but can't find the keys. Whatever. Some of you are asking on the update on Bigzilla, and here it is. I haven't touched it in about a month, but I do have the correct parts now to install the injectors with the spacers and everything like that. So once I get a minute or two, I'm gonna get back on it and I'm gonna put this thing together so we can get the tune going, because it's almost winter time and it's getting cold, and I want to make sure I at least drive it once or twice and take it to a drag strip with this 7.3 V8 3.0 Gen 5 Whipple supercharger with a 132 throttle body. This thing is gonna rip. I still need to get a new hood because that hole cutout does not match up with the Whipple supercharger. So I might just delete the hood altogether for now. Also, I did get the correct size belt too, so I can actually put that on. So like I said, once I get a minute and I stop traveling like I have been in the last month, I will get back on this, and it's gonna be epic. And don't forget, this thing is still hooked up to the original Crown Vic 2009 4-speed auto transmission, runs with the stock 2009 Crown Vic PCM. So what I gotta do at this point is replace the injectors on this 2023 Whipple supercharged Mustang, and on the 21 and up F-150s, it's not possible to replace the injectors without removing the whole blower unit. But on the Mustang, I think it's possible. So I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect a few lines here, and then hopefully I can get the fuel rails out so I could swap over the new injectors without pulling this whole unit out. And pulling the unit out is not bad, but you gotta drain the coolant and everything like that. And then I'll have to move this bed to put on the lift. So I'm hoping I can get the rails out without removing the blower. So this side is going to be kind of tight. This side should be easier. I always start on the hard side, so wish me luck. Alright, I got both of the screws out, or bolts. Let's see if I can get this rail out. There we go. Alright. That's gonna save me so much time. So the new injectors are even longer than the original ones, so it's gonna be even easier to get to these bolts. It's awesome. Now the driver's side. There we go. Come on. Well, the new injectors are in and it's all reassembled. It doesn't take long or doesn't take much to replace injectors on a Mustang 2018, actually 2015 through 2023. But again, on a 21 F-150, 21 and up F-150, you gotta remove the whole blower to get to the fuel rails, because the F-150 has a 1-inch or something head spacer, and that raises the head up so you cannot get to the fuel rails from the sides. Not a big deal, but this was pretty quick, so I'm glad. Just waiting for the new file to put it in there, and then back on the trailer it goes, and it's going to its next stop. Well, we're back on the road. Left at about 4 a.m. I feel like whoever put this price on here is, I don't know if you can see it, but it's $3.99 a gallon. So right now it doesn't make sense to fill up natural gas, especially at this station, because you can get unleaded fuel right now for $2.88 a gallon. So that's another positive thing about a bi-fuel vehicle, is you can run either gasoline or natural gas. Whatever's cheaper at the time, you run it. Here's my co-pilot. He's being lazy, doesn't want to drive.
Yeah.
Well, that, and he doesn't have his license yet, but where are we going?
I don't know, man.
Yeah, you don't know.
No, I don't.
Nice. You have no idea.
Nope.
Dude, if you're on the road trip and you don't stop at a Buc-ee's, it doesn't count. And look, there's no one here because it's 5 a.m.
Who else is up?
Oh, there's like 3 cars.
Yeah.
Usually it's packed. This is the biggest one in the world.
Yeah.
So near Knoxville, Tennessee. So we're just gonna fill up gasoline real quick and keep going. And get a burrito also. So just unloaded the Mustang, and we're going to our next stop. It's 134 miles. It's in Ohio, and this dude still doesn't know what's happening.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you have any guesses?
No, I have no guesses. I've been thinking.
Okay, so obviously we're picking something up because we have a truck and an empty trailer now,
yeah.
right?
Okay, so
we're picking something up.
Probably a vehicle.
It's a vehicle,
Okay.
maybe. Yeah, maybe. Any guesses? Let's just say you bought a car.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. That's
Well,
a surprise.
You don't know what you
surprise!
bought.
I didn't know I bought a car.
You bought a car like last week.
Whoa. I don't want to make any guesses. I want it to be a total surprise. I just want to see what happens.
Sounds good.
All right.
2 hours and 15 minutes. Now you gotta wait.
Man.
Alright, you waited this long. I was actually gonna tell you,
Really?
the day it happened, but Mom's like, no, just surprise him. Because originally I was supposed to bring him back when I came back from Michigan, but I had the Mustang, so I couldn't do it.
Mm-hmm. I like this. Surprises are fun.
Getting close. Still no guesses?
No, but I'm excited.
You are excited?
Yeah.
You might not be excited when you see it. I don't know.
You keep saying that, but I don't know if I believe you. You're probably trying to cover up. It's probably something so cool.
I don't know. I don't think it's cool.
Well, we have different opinions, so
That's
I don't
true.
know.
That's true.
I'm excited.
We'll see.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, this is like a flashback. You did this like 3 years ago?
Yeah, last time I went on a random trip with you was for the 3 Series.
And that turned out to be a really nice car.
I like it. You can hate on it all you want.
I like these vests, dude. They actually fit. The
Yeah,
other ones I have, they don't actually fit.
Yeah, that's nice.
So, what do you think it is?
Probably, knowing you is probably like a Focus. I know how you are. You're good at buying Focuses.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
What color do you think?
What color? Black or blue, probably.
No.
No?
No and no.
White?
White.
White? Okay. Okay. These are the top 3 options. So.
No. So you wanted black or blue?
Black, blue, or white. Top 3
Okay.
options. Alright. Man, I'm excited.
I think someone had a tire blowout.
No way. Is that it? No way.
What is it?
Looks like a BMW.
What kind?
Is that a 5 Series? Or... I can't tell from this part. It's 3 Series, isn't it? Dude, I can't tell.
You can't tell? You don't know your Beamers?
Oh, wait. Is that a 7 Series? I don't know. That's a 7 Series. Oh my goodness. No way. No way.
Mom said it'd be too big for you. Well, just like all the Beamers, it doesn't run or drive range. But you're gonna fix this one on your own.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah. That is awesome. Wow.
Take this down.
You can do that.
On this side only.
Whoa! Oh, the inside's so nice. Oh
Hop
my
in.
goodness. Hop in. I don't want to get it dirty, man.
Dude, the back seat is where I'm gonna be at when you get your license. I'm gonna be chilling.
Dude, it's so nice back there. I want to chill back there. Wow. Dude, this is nice. This is crazy. No way.
Dude, this thing's brand new inside.
No, it's so clean.
That's crazy.
Oh my gosh.
His little mirrors. This is mirror.
No way. This is amazing. There's so much room back there. Oh my god. Wow.
Alright, well, check it out. I'm gonna
This is awesome.
strap it.
Alright. Wow. Look at this. This is amazing. Look at the cluster. Oh my gosh, everything about this is so cool. Wow. Wow, look at this. There's so much room back here. Oh my gosh. Wow. This thing is amazing. This is actually awesome. It's so much nicer.
Noticed, but it's a 750 Li.
I saw that on the back.
And
That's
it's,
so nice.
all-wheel drive.
Oh my gosh. That's amazing. Wow. 750 Li. This is so cool. Oh my goodness. This is amazing. This is really cool. I love it.
Feels good. Sometimes you gotta slam it. It's a BMW. So this here is a 2011 BMW 750 Li. So this is the longest one they make, I guess, according to my research. And I'm not a huge BMW fan, but this is a nice ride. It's got the huge doors in the back. It's got so much room in the back. I just vented that door. That's nice. No, so it's got the damage right here in this driver door, which is no big deal. These doors are not that hard to find. And also, it was not a run and drive vehicle. It needs a headlight, or maybe just the glass. So this thing was actually sold on an insurance auto auction, and it was sold through Progressive Insurance, which is a good sign because you know it wasn't tampered with by someone and resold. So hopefully it's going to be a good one. Tail light's also busted, I can see. But I'm more worried about to see if this thing will actually run and drive, because it was not listed as a run and drive. So that's going to be something we're going to find out when we get it to the house and give it some power, because the battery's completely dead. But I do like that it's an X-Drive. Not too bad for a first car for a 16-year-old. Well, this 2011 750 Li is home and finally off the trailer, but I had to force this thing into neutral. I had to get under it and twist a little screw until it goes into neutral. That was the only way I could do it. So it turns out this engine is actually completely locked up. Pretty sure someone skipped a few oil changes at some point, and this thing was totaled not because of the damage, which according to the Carfax, there's 18 pages of maintenance. Everything was done right, but on these BMWs you cannot wait 10,000, 12,000, 15,000 miles to change your oil. You got to do it like 4,000 or 5,000 at the most, and you got to use the right oil. So this thing at 144,000 or whatever it is, completely locked up. So what should I do? Let me know in the comments. Should I take this engine out, completely take it apart and rebuild it, or should I just get a used engine for $4 grand with 90,000 miles and just put it in and hope it's gonna be good? Let me know. I'm down to do either, but I think it would be more fun just to take this engine out, you know, take the crank out, get it machined, get the right rod bearings, and see what else it needs. Probably change all the gaskets and hoses, and this thing would be good to go, because this thing will probably be a keeper for a while. So let me know.